Good morning. I woke up, and couldn't remember if I did a video for you yesterday, and that got me thinking, which I didn't, by the way, in case you're wondering. And I won't. I'm not going to do a makeup on that one. Um, all of this has gotten me thinking about time and the significance of situating ourselves in time and then timelessness too. It's interesting to me to with respect to the memories of my mother to um, watch sort of for the commonalities in the memories that people have and the stories people are telling. And of course, with uh, COVID in the place in the picture, her funeral tomorrow is going to be odd. There'll be 20 of us in a church that would have been packed. So it's just the 10 siblings and spouses. Um, Yeah, and there would have been tons of stories there. I mean, we're going to do a virtual event, and that will be cool. That will help capture some stories, and we can record that, and that'll be fantastic. But time has been shifting for me. I woke up this morning at 1 in the morning, thinking it was probably 6. I was super alert, a little tired, but not unusual. I mean, not an unusual sort of feeling for me first thing in the morning. And then I looked at the time and I went, well, how did that happen? I'd only been in bed for about an hour and a half, maybe. Um, and then I woke up, at 6:30 this morning a.m. Um, with the exact same feeling of like, uh, not further rested and also not lacking in alertness. So yeah, so time shifts when significant things go on. There's a whole area in psych um, about flow, being in flow, and flow changes one's sense of time, so that time goes by like that, and it also stops. So it messes with our sense of time, um, and that's happening for me with respect to all of this stuff related to my mom. Um, So sense of time really changes everything, I think. Um, it's Tuesday. This morning I did a shot a video for a different group, and in it I went, yeah, mom died 2 weeks ago. It's like, no, she didn't. She died a week ago. The last time I saw her was 2 weeks ago. Right, in fact, right about I would have been with her 2 weeks ago, right now, and and then that was her last day on this planet. Um, and so, you know, what what a weird kind of 2 weeks and a couple of weeks before then, and um, there isn't much of a point to this except to say that um, there is probably something to that idea, to live as if today is your last day and to live as if you're going to live forever. I do think the combination mentally, if you can mentally hold those two concepts together, I think that makes a pretty good life. I'd say my mother lived that way, and I think it made for a pretty good life for her. Okay, I am planning to do a video for you tomorrow. Um, my thought is I might do it from my phone at the socially distance box lunch by the park that we're thinking about doing. Um, I'll see. I'll see what I feel like. But I am planning to do a video for you tomorrow. All right. That's enough for today. Talk later.